All right, let's talk about the Premier League champions elect. Yes, let's talk about them because it obvious say that game against West Ham was supposed to be the game that makes or break, the whole thing. West Ham was on the course to stop Arsenal from winning the Premier League and
Surviving relegation.
relegate Tottenham, two of their
Rivals.
rivals in terms of
They wanted to use one
London
scarcity
rivals.
bet.
They were on course for that, and Arsenal of course were on course for saving their very
The
useless
ass.
rivals in Tottenham, and then of course relegating West Ham, Declan Rice former former team, and it was. I don't need to go through Declan Rice's head at that time at the moment, when they played that match or before the match. I don't need to go through it, but it was obvious that he needed to win. You better say you know do the one wey dey your front first and begin dey think of whether your homeboy team go go relegation or not. That's not even his concern at the moment. He go sympathize with them when they go there, but what has to be done has to be done. But let's talk about it. Arsenal won that game in a manner that had a lot of controversies. Not a lot, had one big moment of controversy that reflect a lot of things. A lot of people don't actually go back. They talk about, oh, Arsenal did this, Arsenal did that one, the Premier League, this, that, and I will start with this. I will start with this. I feel like, when we want channel our energy to something, when you know Man City, the whole Man City case of Man City actually not Premier referees dey favour them. I know they go come Man City cheat. I dey always face the referees. Say these referees they know they do well, they dey bias. I dey always face the referees. At some point, Liverpool enjoy that thing that season when they win the league. We face the referee. We face the referees. But if you can't come now, they talk say, you know, Arsenal do this, Arsenal do this, Arsenal do this one. They talk from the point of say we don't see a lot of very questionable officiating this season for the Premier League. Too much,
This
too
is this one
much,
is too much.
too much. Teams don't suffer. Arsenal don't suffer from this season. Chelsea don't suffer. Man U don't suffer. Liverpool don't suffer. Man City at some point don't even test and small. So it's not just about the clubs. Now about the Premier League referees. It don't look like say these guys they want become the star men. Like after match, let's say 5 match happen this weekend, 2 games they get controversial matter wey say people want to talk about it. They talk about referees.
Like
It
you
is
don't have to
sad.
do ref of the moment.
It is sad. It is sad. So let's talk about that thing. For you, I don't know you see that thing. What did you make of that incident?
Just like though no matter wetin, I know they like the bias, because some me as a Madrid fan, I know how many from the past 3 seasons now. I know how bad we've had it with referees. So I know they like, and just the same way they talk now. People know they believe say the referee dey wrong. No matter what the ref do, they go see am, but they no go believe. They go tell you say, oh, na Madrid just dey cry wolf. So I can also say Arsenal is crying wolf now. But you see
No, but
now,
you cannot
but
compare us.
wait now. But you see now, the decision is as clear as day. There is no way I'll see that decision and say, oh, Arsenal this, Arsenal that. It was the right call, even though the moment was, how it was, but it was the right call. You understand? But if you flip the script now, people go talk, oh, Madrid they cry because of rest. Yeah, 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 yeah. But at least be consistent, be honest. I can never ever see that and say, oh, the ref made a bad call. It was not a bad call. It was the right call. You understand? Even though at that point in time it favored Arsenal, but it was still the right call. There is no way you will see that and say, oh, that goal should stand. It would have been worse if the goal stood. You understand? So the decision was not even it was not the one we say na 50-50 decision. You understand? It was purely a foul on the
Okay,
goalkeeper.
okay, okay. Make I still throw you one last question for you. You don't see Arsenal play this season, their corner kicks, their free kicks, all of these things. You feel like Arsenal they're very guilty. I use the word very guilty of some of these accusations that they don't make against. They say they push goalkeeper, they drag goalkeeper. The way it is being said though, look at what happened yesterday, and then look at Arsenal this season for those corner kicks, free kicks, all those things they play. You feel like Arsenal they're very guilty of that thing what happened yesterday. Say that they don't for that goalkeepers.
So what I have to say is Arsenal should be happy because you assume say they no dey complain about una like this. Like be say una never arrive, una never reach big team level. You understand? So the fact that everybody is now complaining, oh, you did not do this like this, you do this like this, it means say at least you guys are going somewhere. You understand? So I don't see all those things wey dey talk. See, win your game na be the most important thing. Whether you do am through corner, whether you do am through win the fucking game.
Trigger somebody.
Oh.
Never win since.
Yeah, I'm happy.
Like 7 months, I never win.
See things. Don't cry. But win your game, na be the koko. Na the difference between champions and almost champions. Win your fucking game. So if at one point in time Arsenal dey, because I know understand that corner controversy, almost every game they go dey shout Arsenal dey use, what the is it not part of the game? As long as say they no use hand push am enter the post. I don't understand. I didn't see the point of all those complaints. I just say I'm bad belle. People bad belle na wetin me I count all those things. I don't see am. No, English pundits always make you understand, mountain out of a molehill. All those people, I know they take the analysis serious, but for me, as Arsenal this season now, I think they've learned that winning the game is more important than all those other selling settings they used to do 2 or 3 seasons ago. So I don't see it as a problem.
Who just should answer from the question or the normal talk?
Everything.
For me, if you look at that game, Arsenal played well. Arsenal deserve that win. If they call right, yes. My only issue is that my own issue is that referee in Premier League has been very inconsistent. You understand? Because you see the situation where they call now, where they consider goal against Arsenal. Now that decision, no. But watch on that club now. You go call am, you go and say nothing happen. Now they say Martinez held Calvert-Lewin here in drag am. Who agree say in drag am abi they give am red. Now the same thing happen with Joseph. I think with Bassey. There was no card. There was no foul. No card, no foul. Now the same person, the same Dominic Calvert-Lewin, he did it in the FA Cup. Nothing. That's where my own like me I know they do say this and only, but I know they challenge my own to the referee. They are very inconsistent. This same thing now happening even against Chelsea, even for Chelsea. Their inconsistency have helped Chelsea a lot. You get one way after the game, I tell my guy, say, guy, I'm honest too. The ref did rubbish today. We win the game, yes, but he did rubbish to favor us. But me, I can't talk him after the game. Yes, now. I can't talk him for game. No, I can't talk him after the game. Because even Arsenal sometimes they have done rubbish that he favor Arsenal, favor some club, but it's rubbish they did. The referee did very inconsistent performance. That is my own. Now, if you come in terms of the corner kick, I've told you before, say if you are doing something that nobody's talking about, you're not doing well. You understand? Corner kick is part of football. The time that like Kruzuma was leading the goal scoring chart at one point in time in the Premier League, he was leading the goal scoring chart I think with 6 or 7 goals. All these goals were corner. That period, Chelsea, you know, if you score just like corner kick, Chelsea they score am. I remember that I'm under, is it Tuchel or Sarri? That period. Now, my only issue is that in this Arsenal corner, where my only small is this is their push. Most of the time corner is clean. Most of the time the corner usually a small forcing around in the box. Which I will really tell the keeper.
But the problem is that football is a contact sport. So
no, that's why I say
if you don't want to play contact sport, there's no tennis.
No, understand what football is a contact sport. Understand what I'm trying to say. That's why I say you are cutting me short. You don't allow me to even finish myself. I will say if you look Raya, against Brentford push. But it's not to face Raya. You know why? Raya for focusing on the ball. You don't leave everybody. Against Chelsea, I was saying Sanchez, leave the body on the day outside. Focus on the ball coming. It's better that you go for the ball, you miss the ball, you not say they push you. Now you not even contest for anything. You say they are pushing you. How? That was sometimes if you look at if they do it in Arsenal, they don't want to push Arsenal. Raya no sell anybody. Raya will just come. If Raya try like now, that's why that goal now could not stand. Because Raya know that if he goes for that ball, you catch it. Now he make an attempt to go for the ball. He was withheld. I didn't mean he not attempt to catch that ball. That goal would have stand. You understand? That's why I'm only that as a goalkeeper, whether they push or not, your mind should be on the ball being played. Whether you catch, if you not catch the ball, that is when the problem now be, whether they foul you or not. But if you no go for the ball, say they foul you, that's where the mess up is. But one is that Arsenal is doing well. I like that. Other Mourinho, I do tell you that Mourinho own is play me dirty, win my 3 points. 3 points is what matters after everything. Whether you play tiki taka or so. And I tell people back and don't play tiki taka at the end, they knock them for. You understand? So they think that win your game, 3 points is what matters.
All right. Everybody, like I said in my introduction, we supposed to talk about the refereeing, the officiating. I think because I think that is where the major issue is, and the fact that it happened to Arsenal in the past and nobody talked about it. That Newcastle game still stay fresh in my mind because, guy, I nearly cried because first of all the ball crossed the line. They say not enough camera wey go capture.
Okay, that is how is at 41.
That one happen. We say there's not enough camera, everybody. Then we can't face the one wey happen inside team. You push Gabriel, not ball. It was clear. Everybody see wetin dey happen there. The blame must go.
You know the funniest thing?
The blame must go.
You know the funniest thing? After that match against Manchester United, similar thing happened, but they cancelled Manchester United goal.
So we don't see. Ateta na person wey I feel like saying they learn from wetin opponents dey do am. If you play am, if you dey play, don't play, then go write am for book. Say okay, since they allow this one, let us try it. And Arsenal found a way to make their corner kicks make sense, make am work, and they don start on this season. And that's why I don't put am there to anybody wey dey there. Say bring any video. You see wetin happen yesterday when they cancel the goal. You see wetin happen yesterday when they cancel. Bring any video where Arsenal impede. You know they call impede the goalkeeper, like you this way you go jump up player say you go fly hit on the top player like this. Bring where Arsenal player don jump on top of goalkeeper. Wey no be 50-50 o. The one wey dey bring Aston Villa Martinez and the Gabriel 50-50 ball. They have to go for the ball. I don't forget that's na Martinez the ball. He wan catch the ball come off my hand. Then somebody score from the ball or something like that. Bring the next where this guy handle like this. At some point, what's his name? Gabriel hand like this. At some point, when he jump, he can't jump on the hand like this. You don't expect him to jump, make his hand like this. He jump like this. He not jump open his hand. So we always people they bring out shots of when the action already happened. Now they bring out the Raya own. Sorry, the Saliba Bayenda own. Where person handle like this. So person where one what they call him. Where they look ball, like so they try guard to do ball like this. What do you want make him do? Make your hand. So they always bring that picture of when the action don't already happen. That's it they bring in. The action don't already happen. There's no way to say they stop that goalkeeper.
The thing is that the referee, I've make it to be like any small thing like this is always an issue. And even that was see I do tell people that if you want to enjoy good referee, go to Serie A. Serie A, you will hardly hear these referees bias. Guy, if you watch Serie A football, you enjoy good refereeing. VAR is on point.
So back to what I was saying. I feel like if there's going to be a call against what is going on, maybe Arsenal is doing, what Arsenal is doing, the referee should do their job.
Yes.
The referee should do their job. There's VAR to check this thing. I've seen a video where a match or they watch a match, they play corner kick, Ben White go no say that one in dem body. He go do keeper like this. I think okay, they not even allow the ball, people not boss, they don't referee blow whistle because he just watch that incident. So be as if maybe referee don't see foul, call am or never go check VAR for Arsenal goals. They don't check VAR for Arsenal goals before. Those kind of corner, you don't check am. See say okay, Arsenal do not actually even do the keeper anything. Now when you actually block a goalkeeper sight, like you make sure say goalkeeper. I mean, I don't want to say Santa team Arsenal Ramsey dey post, they cross ball. This guy dey for Ramsey body like this. Ramsey dey try one, Baba dey enter Ramsey. Then blam, people are shocked like this. So we don't see some of this things. Now this I think I learn from all these things.
Even Liverpool Aston Villa, it's almost like first goal for Liverpool. Salah and which player was blocking the eyesight of Martinez. Martinez got shift, go back like this. So to get the ball, before they knock cancel the goal.
So we've seen a lot of all of these things. So the point is, focus your energy on people where they make these things happen. The referees, if the referees don't they call out fouls for some of these things. Maybe Arsenal goes for no stand. Maybe if then deem and fit for no stand, and Arsenal for not adjust, saying that oh Arsenal if for not get top of the league like that Peter Schmeichel or whatever, Arsenal will not be top of the league if they I say which kind all this money
all those
Schmeichel
all those
how una own be sef.
and Liverpool legend, I don't know who was
I
part.
no
No,
just
he's
know.
not Liverpool legend. He's only Carragher.
Mane Carragher dey misbehave na Owen no dey talk anyhow na. Like Owen no dey talk anyhow.
Like say you never hear Owen.
Owen dey talk anything.
Owen no dey talk anyhow.
Owen inside every.
I say no,
You don't hear Crouch.
I mean anyhow. I mean
Anyhow.
you get a concept person. See, Scholes dey talk, but Scholes no dey talk
Anyhow.
anyhow.
Ferdinand
Carragher dey talk anyhow.
Ferdinand
dey talk anyhow.
No dey talk anyhow.
They dey talk oh, you get some kind talk wey dey talk like this, you go look them like this, say wetin be this.
No, normally
But you see,
every legend you get their own, but you see that anyhow talk. Michael Keane.
Peter Schmeichel, all those ones.
No.
Gary
Schmeichel dey
Neville.
talk. No be Schmeichel.
Gary Neville.
Schmeichel no dey too talk. You know Peter.
Gary
Schmeichel
Neville.
na Gary Neville wey dey talk anyhow with
You know see Peter Schmeichel.
Peter Schmeichel now dey only if you check am inside all him talk, e fit be only this one wey don talk wey dey controversial.
No,
Na Schmeichel.
you know, but he talk himself say Arsenal play some of the worst football in the league, and the league is very this one. If Arsenal win the league, they're going to be the worst. He follow talk too. He back him up. He follow talk and too. I don't maybe Premier League last year.
Yeah.
I don't
All of
want
them, even almost all the English pundits, all of them get the same style of reasoning.
normally that one normal. So like we say, focus on the problem.
I left them and go abroad and start staying.
Focus on the problem, and then no be the people wey dey benefit from the problem wey una no wan solve. And so let's talk about it in the conversation. Let's talk about it.